You have days left, if not minutes or hours, and I'm not referring to the $2 billion Powerball ticket. That might solve some problems, especially for my wife. Definitely solve her credit card problems. And oh my goody, we have breaking news. Dow jumps more than 300 points Monday ahead of U.S. midterm. That is not why they're jumping, but okay. But also in this video, I will show you what to do with these jumps, because it's gonna be crazy. But we are talking about the complete destruction of the technology industry, talking about layoffs and restructuring. Everyone go bye-bye. And did you see this man, oh man, he's like, vote Republican. This video is about if you are fortunate enough to be working at these tech companies, these giants, these behemoths, your job is going away. And fact check, I just did this. If you're currently working at Twitter, I would not consider that a job. And this guy right here is probably gonna fire you. I know you're suing him right now in the real world, right? When your boss sits you down, like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to let you go. And you're like, oh, speak to my lawyer. And honestly, I think the people at Twitter have gotten a little comfortable. And I don't know if you caught this. Come to the office, come to Twitter office with me. This was on TikTok.
To a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week, went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office, badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the coach. Then I had a meeting.
Oh, that looks like a little bit of work right there. Just a quick little.
So quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting.
Oh, we got breakfast or lunch?
Got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looks. Oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed. Then made my way down to this log cabin area. I don't know what this is, but it was really cool.
Play a couple games. Where's the arcade?
Played some freestyle with my friends to kind of unwind a bit. Also found this really cool meditation room that I thought was super neat.
I wonder if they now implemented, so we have a yoga room. I wonder if they've implemented a cry room.
I didn't do any yoga, but they have this yoga room if you are a yogi. So also thought that was really cool.
Oh, that actually looks like
Had a couple more meetings in the afternoon, had a ton of projects that we needed to knock out. Say hey to my teammates. Went to the library to kind of get some more work done. Obviously had to have our afternoon coffee, so made some espresso. And then before leaving for the day, had some red wine that's on tap.
Yeah, because you got to unwind after this
Went
stressful
up to the rooftop and just honestly enjoyed the beautiful weather. So awesome trip.
I mean, for me, if I had that job, I'd be like, here's my attorney to the left, here's my attorney to the right. You are never. My yoga class is in like 5 minutes. Not doing this. Sorry. Meta. So we got Twitter, we got Meta. Could begin, will begin. They have to. You know when your stock goes from here down to here? Yeah, that's it. You got to say, sorry, you guys. I know I really went on a limb thinking everyone is just going to walk around the rest of their life wearing gigantic 5-pound goggles in the Meta universe, but that they even changed the name. Mark, what are you doing? Goes in big, comes out even bigger. Meta could begin large-scale layoffs. Hey, today. Report says Meta could begin carrying out large-scale layoffs as soon as Wednesday. Well, you got 48 hours. According to a report from Wall Street Journal, the layoffs are expected to impact thousands of employees that probably don't do much work over there either. Well, except for doing some amazing fact-checking, right? Banning, blocking, and then the pendulum swings. That's what it always is in societies. You swing one way, that thing called the Bill of Rights and freedoms and all those things that they removed from you. Well, the people are kind of a little mad right now. I mean, even Elon, which I would say he was left-leaning. I mean, this guy was like, vote Republican. Buys Twitter, vote Republican. Here's a crazy one for you. Oh, hey, you subscribed. Thank you very much. Out here in Texas, Austin, people are packing the U-Hauls up and leaving. Austin has been invaded by Texas, the progressive paradise for some, and they are fleeing bluer pastures. You know, one article I was reading, they're moving to Portland, Oregon. Okay, go ahead. That's fine. That's fine. Twitter fires more than 90% from India. Okay, 90% of India staff. So sorry, India. I apologize. Leaving just a dozen. Musk's workforce reductions hit potential growth market hard. About 70% of India cuts affected product and engineering team. Also, just to let you know, when I did my research of where all those bots are coming from, ta-da! India. So just in case you see like, hey, message me on WhatsApp, you know it's India. Don't give them any of your money. People, you need to understand this guy. He's a business owner. Okay, you got to cut staff. You just have to. Any of those stocks that you're looking at, the kitchen sink, sorry, squirrel. Any of those stocks that you're looking at that are going, oh, right, when they lose 50% of the value, they have to cut. You can't just keep, right? No, rain and diamonds. It's not. That's over with. Elon Musk slashing job at Twitter to avoid 700 million loss next year. So this is what I would do. Probably take a swing. Go buy that Powerball ticket, right? That solves at least half of your problem. Well, that's if you win. And just to let you know, for those of you that want statistics on whether or not you're going to win, well, no one wins if you don't try. It would be like me taking a dime, okay, and putting it somewhere in a stadium. Take San Francisco. We'll go with Levi's Stadium, whatever side you want to look at. I take that dime and I put it somewhere in the entire stadium. I take you outside, spin you around 10 times. Somehow you're able to, I blindfold you, you know, not where you can see underneath. You will not be able to see. I remove your eyes. That sounds terrible, but I just had to for this experiment. Spin you around with blood gushing, and you have one opportunity. You put your finger down in somewhere in the entire stadium, and your finger lands right on the dime. That is the probabilities. I think you would do better if you were to take that money that you were going to use and learn how to start businesses, selling cheap products from China to Americans, or start any business that you want, or learn how to trade in equity. Like, well, can't trade that anymore. Still got money on the downside on Facebook though, so that one's still ripe for the harvest. Oh, and just in case you want to make some paper trading money on the way down, you need to know 3 things. Number 1, if you won the Powerball, you don't have to worry about the other 2 things. Number 2, don't go all in on any of those things. Go like 1% of that money you are going to do on Powerball, somewhere between 1 to 5%. See, what you don't want to do is pull a Cathie Wood and go all in on Tesla. Actually, it was about 6.5%. That would be overweighted in a portfolio. 6% on Zoom, Roku. Let me just tell you that none of those have performed well. You take a look at Tesla. Can I finally close my position on Tesla? Please tell me I can close it today. And boy, oh boy, was I getting trolled hard. And because of that, you hit the like button because it makes me feel better. When you had that bounce, right? And I said I closed my position on Tesla 50%. That's how I do it. And it wasn't my whole fracking portfolio like some YouTubers. 50% I closed there. You had the bounce and you're like, nanny, you're going to get your face ripped off. Elon's going to come over there and punch you in the mouth, which I would happily allow him to. It would be a pretty good story. Hey, what happened to your mouth? Oh, Elon punched me in the mouth. Oh, you going to do anything about it? No, it's good. But on this chart position, closed half of it, just waiting for it to trigger the rest of it. That would be 100%. And it looks like, as Biden would say, we are 1 inch away. And then I don't ever have to talk about it ever again. So that's number 2. Number 3, turn on all these indicators helping you know when to get in, when to get out. See, See that little crossover right there on the MACD? Yay, more room to the downside. Also, if you want to know why I took out a short position, well, it's because of these patterns. See, looks like a triangle above my head. Yep. I said I'm going to put in a little, you right click, you click sell. Okay. If you want to connect a brokerage account, grab TradeStation. Yeah, this is TradingView that you see. TradeStation, they'll give you $150. Link in the description for $150. You got to fund it with 500 though. Also, this is not financial advice. Do not follow what I am doing. We just paper trade on this channel. Gold is currently, you guys asked me, talk about gold. Gold is currently in a channel. And if I turn on Lux Algo, link in the description. See these little areas? Let me get rid of that one. Let me turn on this one. See that? See that? It looks like a channel. See that? You see red and blue, Republican, Democrat. Yes, we're in a channel heading lower on gold. My apologies. If for some reason you've went all in on it, probably not a wise decision. You're also below the 200-day moving average. Just be thankful you're not under the 200-week oh, scratch that. You're under it. Also, for those of you in the comments section, which I love, and I give you little hearts, I listen to you. I actually do, every single one of them. For the most part. But you guys were saying, Stephen Van Meter, great channel, check him out, is saying that this market is going to rip higher. And I say, there is that probability. Why? Well, because the CTAs, all the computers, right? End of the year, it always, November, December, always look really good. Why? We got to restructure. We got to move some things. And there is a high probability that the market's going to head higher all the way into December, and then it's going to head lower. Also, if for some reason, if you want to learn how to do all this, instead of listening to people, well, these people said, this people said, again, you look at the charts and you trade based off of the charts. I have a bear market course. When stocks go this way, you trade that way. And then when stocks go that way, you trade that. That's my swing trading course, which you can still swing trade-ish. Again, it's all explained in the bear market course, which is currently $200, but that price is going a hell of a lot higher. Just have to finish filming all the videos. So you're going to get probably 3/4. I'm going to keep going. So don't click on, well, oh, it says coming soon, tomorrow. I am not God. I cannot be everywhere at every time. Now, if going back to trading and going all in, things that I'm okay with you going higher in on would be something like SPX, which you can't. It would be SPY. That would be your symbol. That would be this S&P 500. You're basically grabbing 500 companies, and currently, you see you're kind of rolling on the MACD. So don't be surprised if everyone who said the market's going to go higher heads lower. You can even take a whack at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That would be about 30-ish companies, and also don't be surprised. You're starting to, well, not yet. Still, it's out yet. You want to wait for confirmation. Wait for that to happen. Those two bars need to look like that, and then you are guaranteed to head lower. Also on the Dow, which I cover this is your left shoulder over there. I can't get my finger. It's that one. See that blue line? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. High probability, I said it's going to get rejected right there, which it did. And then also, if you rewind the tape, because I talk about the Dow, you need to know, where are we going? I said high probability, you're going to go right up there. Smack your head on that, which it did. Get into that zone, that's Lux Algo. Link in the description if you want your little buy, sell. In the course, I also created one. That's where you buy, that's where you sell. So it's kind of easy, but not that easy, because you need to know where are we going in all of this. Okay, so here is the Dow. Congratulations for getting a little throw over on that 200-day moving average. And if for some reason you can get over that, okay, come back down, retest it, and show strength, well, this market has changed. But for now, I will do this. Look, swing trade up, 13%, swing trade down, probably 15%. Double bottom, swing trade up, 13%, swing trade down 13%. And we are currently in a tightening cycle. How many times? This actually did the whole how to turn on the Fed funds rate on the charts. It's in the course, the bear market course. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep that one in or not. But just in case you want to know when the Fed's going to pivot, well, I will show you. But right now, the Fed is currently in a tightening, okay? No bottoms in a tightening. Well, history has showed. I don't necessarily trade history unless you take history and then fear, greed, and math and put it all together and give me some charts like this, then I can trade it. We're just missing some things. And this thing, just in case, for those of you that are my You are my investors. This, if you want to know when to get in, use this right here. Again, when this green goes really big, that is a time to go in. This is like your all-time lows. Here, going back, that's 08. Do you see how far away we are from 08? Oh, and just in case you want to know when you started to get to the bottom in 08 and when it got really bad, that's February, that's March, and here is currently us in December. Not so bad. Also, I am not going to miss out on opportunities. Again, I trade the charts. This is on the monthly. These things, these two lines right there, converge and diverge. Yeah, you could bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be buying it. I don't care. I think we have some time left, though. But this is currently on the monthly. If you want to trade it on the daily, hey, you're right about there. Also, in case you wanted to know exactly what I'm swing trading, I have a swing trade watch list that I do every single morning. And again, these are small percentages of 100% of my portfolio that I do. And you know what it's not? It's not 100% Bitcoin. It's not 100% Tesla. It's percentages. I know you guys also troll me on the TLT, the bond market. It's just a 2%, a 1%, because there is always risks. Like, what if TLT is the bond market? That is your big heavy player. That makes the stock market again look like very, very small. I like to call it a beauty pageant. The stock market's a beauty pageant. Learn how to trade it, understand lines, you'll be fine. The big behemoth is the debt market, which could change. Everything could change. And I don't want to have everything, all my risk, all my eggs in one basket in case something like this. Are you ready for the coming US government default? And I say yes, portfolio-wise, I am kind of ready. I mean, that would really be not good. I mean, if you want to see pitchforks and fire in the streets, throw us a little government default. So regardless of the housing market, the stock market, it swings. That's why I teach you how to swing trade, because that's how it all is, even in politics. Look at this huge swing. 1 minute you have a job, the next minute you don't have a job. 1 minute the stock is up, the next minute it's down. The housing market up, down. It just swings, and I teach you on this channel how to take advantage of it if you choose to, which that's a good choice. And also, I want to say thank you so much for supporting the channel. Make sure you get out there and push those little vote things, and I'll see you tomorrow.